Jesus. I don't have my helmet on, woman. Flashbang.
We should have invited Rachel. This would have been really fun.
Ooh, that's a good fucking weld right there. That's pretty.
That is pretty. So happy Mother's Day to those of you who are sitting on the sofa while your wife is out having brunch or lunch with your kids.
Getting her nails done, going to a yoga class, you know, all the typical mom stuff.
So this is our Mom and Me Day, and this is my daughter Christine, and she's a welder.
Well, I'm a fabricator.
Oh.
No offense to the welders out there, but I'm kind of better. Not at welding, but just, you know, sticking shit together.
Okay. All right.
Accuracy is my big thing.
She asked me what I wanted to do for Mother's Day, and I said, I wanted you to teach me how to weld. Because JF is very eloquent with me. You guys have seen him on camera. Well, I cut all the bad stuff out when I'm in tears. But
tears?
when he yells at me.
You suck at listening.
I do. True story.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'll give you better analogies. You always get it if there's a good analogy.
Yes.
You got to compare it to something you can understand.
Yes, this is true. So she's going to teach me how to weld, and she's going to hopefully teach you guys how to weld. I mean, you guys are probably good welders already, too.
Well, if I know anything about the internet and welding, everybody is a welder. Everybody knows.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The internet's a wonderful place.
Yeah.
Really.
Well, JF has been helping me learn a little bit here and there, but I thought, you know, why not learn from the girl herself? She's getting schooled right now, so she can school me. So let's go. What are you going to teach me first?
Well, I was going through your scraps.
Okay.
And steel. Just plain steel. Stainless, aluminum. That's kind of the basic three.
Okay, so this is steel, stainless, and aluminum.
Yes.
Okay, what's this?
That's also steel. It's just a fun shape. So I think there's something I can think in. If we just, I tried to find, but you see, and add the fourth piece and make like a little like 3D diamond. I don't know. Something more fun than just...
Sure.
I mean, this is what I did when I first started welding. It was just shit like that, and then you get all sorts of different things, and my boss was like, cut it on an angle, stick it together weirdly, and just kind of, you know, challenge yourself.
Okay.
If you want to learn, then you just, you know, put it up like that, try to figure out how you have to weld a gap in something or other. I mean, I work with a lot heavier steel than the welders that you guys have.
Right.
So it does make a big difference. Like,
I've got goggles, got gloves, I've got a welding helmet.
Halfway there.
I'm safety first. It's more than JF ever does. Safety squinting is his forte.
First things first, I'll turn the welders on.
Okay, let's talk about welders. We're waiting for our sponsor, by the way. We have Lincoln Welders and we have a Miller welder. And so we're not privy to either right at this moment.
We use Millers. In our shop, what we do, it's like majority of the welders that we have are all big Miller units. We do have one Lincoln.
Yeah.
She's old. She hasn't been loved. It doesn't work well. So
fair. Fair.
But I am a fan of what Lincoln does. Like I think that's kind of when you think of welders, that's the only two companies that most people think of.
At present, we're not brand loyal, but we could be.
About 3 cranks. That's what I do.
Okay.
Here's the fun thing about welding. I mean, that's only got one knob, but we have 2 knobs on this, right? Now, this is a small welder, and it's a hardwire machine. well, you're running hard wire. But welding is really just until it feels good, until you lay a weld and you go, yeah, I like that. And then you just stay there. It's not rocket science.
Yeah, because I know JF often, this is where he'll have it set. He'll have it set sometimes on B and sometimes on 5. So is this the heat?
That would, what do we got? Yes, it is actually, for this one. Sorry, they're all different.
Okay.
So it's a matter of knowing this is wire speed, and then you got a turtle and a rabbit. And then it shows it going, the wire going through the rollers out the tip of the torch.
Okay.
And that's V for volts.
Okay, so heat is A to E, and speed is 1 to 10.
Yeah. Generally, I think this one will have an actual volt and amp.
Right. So this is super important. Because
it has to touch the metal.
Because it grounds to
So if you think
another metal.
You think of a car battery, you've got your positive and negative terminal.
Yeah.
This is your positive terminal.
Oh.
Basically.
Sure.
So then that's your negative terminal.
Makes sense. There are no stupid questions. What if you don't have this on? Like, what if this is just on the floor?
Well, take it off the table.
Oh.
Nothing. Nada.
Ah. Okay, so that makes sense. Well, let's get welding.
All right, you want to weld?
Welding helmet. With safety glasses. Okay, JF's got a bigger head than me.
So, like when it's on your head, push and then twist.
Invited Rachel.
We
should have invited Rachel. This would have been really fun.
Before I blind myself, make sure I'm not in grind mode.
Okay.
Why am I doing this? I'm supposed to be.
No, I want you to do a weld first. Like, don't freak me out. Like.
Check them up. We actually do call these guns at work. It's just a gun.
It is a gun. Okay.
Cool. Can you see okay?
May the 4th be with you. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? It just went black.
Yeah, the lights are kind of bright in here. So it's actually turning the helmets off because they're auto darkening.
Okay.
It'll make sense. Just stare at that and then you'll see.
Okay.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I gotta go lefty here. She's a little cold.
Is that why it pools like that? Makes it big blob?
Yes and no. I was trying to get it to fill in quite a bit, but you see how it looks like you can stick your fingernail like under each edge? You gotta know how to weld badly before you can actually weld nicely. That's the fun part, because you have to know what a bad weld looks like.
Okay, so is that a bad weld?
It's not a good weld. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
But if it kind of it looks like you could probably grab it almost.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really look like it's flush with the metal.
No.
Yeah, it should be a lot more
dipped in.
Yeah. Concave.
Yeah.
So
is that because it's not hot enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a cold edge.
Okay. And does it heat up really super fast?
I don't know. Touch that.
No, I meant that to heat.
Oh. Well, it's just electricity. Like technically, yeah, the machine does its thing, and it usually they like warm the wire because then it just works nicer.
Okay.
It's a lot of, I don't know. I get told what to do and I just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little better. A little better, not great. Still got a cold edge on the bottom, but it's much better on top.
Right.
Well, it's pretty nice. A couple little dimes there.
So what I was noticing what you're doing, Is it like you do a little circle, circle, circle?
Yeah,
circle,
so especially with hardwire, which if the camera will focus on it, you can see how it's coppery looking, the wire.
Yeah.
That's hardwire, so it is 100% metal. Whereas the wire that I would use at work is filled with like a bunch of little powder and like chunks of metal.
Oh, okay.
So it's called metal core, but it's actually like hollow on the inside. We use a different gas as well, and it's a little bit, well, it's a lot bigger than that wire as well. So yeah, when I'm using hardwire, I do little circles, kind of like if you've ever seen guys stick weld, they do the same thing, but with MIG, you want to push the puddle, and stick, you want to drag the puddle. So anything wire fed, you push the puddle.
Okay.
And with stick, you know how there's that coating around the electrodes?
Yeah.
That's called flux.
Okay.
And what it creates is slag. So you see guys like chipping their weld after it's done. That's the slag. So if there's slag, you let it drag. And otherwise you push the puddle because it works a lot better. It's kind of, I'm trying to do this almost backwards so that you can see a little bit better. And I'll go here. There's a little bit of a gap there, so we'll see how it happens.
Okay. Gaps happen.
Gaps happen. Woo! There it is. That's a good fucking weld right there. That's pretty.
That is pretty. You did it. Wow.
Yeah, I get paid to do this. It's fucking awesome.
Sorry, my daughter swears a lot.
I work with 50-year-old men all day. Yeah. That's what a good weld looks like. Now we have all the examples.
Yeah.
Perfect. Did you notice when I was going along that I wasn't doing circles that time, but I was actually going back and forth between the two pieces of material?
It was hard for me to see, but yes.
Okay, I was trying, like I said, I'm doing this reverse-handed so that you can see a little bit better.
Okay.
But what I was doing with this, because there is that little bit of a gap, right? And that side's not quite as bad, but there is that little air gap that was there. So as I was going along, I was going up into this piece.
Let's see here. Okay.
Right? So going up into this piece and then coming back down and just kept going like this and serpentining back and forth as I went along to bridge that gap.
Okay.
And I mean, that's pretty flat as well. That's pretty much spot on as it should be.
So, but there was no circular movement?
No, just going forwards and back and forth, just kind of like that in an over-exaggerated way. Because I wanted to bring the material from this piece into the weld, and I wanted to do the same thing with this one. So I wanted to fuse the metals together, right? That's what you're doing, and you're adding a little bit of filler material, but you want to get both of those pieces to merge. You want two to become one.
Gotcha.
That's all it is. It's just I glue the metal. Okay, your turn.
Oh God.
That's it. That's all you get.
Okay.
I literally can't show you any better. You just have to try.
Okay.
There is no do, only try. Or no, there is no try, only do. Only the Sith deal in absolutes. Okay. So, whoa, stop. You see how much this is out?
Oh.
That's not good. You press the button.
So what button am I supposed to press?
The big red one.
Okay, but I can't
But don't do that until you're ready to actually weld.
And do I go this way or do I go this way? That's my question.
Well, so look at your angle of your head, right?
Yeah.
If you're angling this way, you want to push it.
Okay.
So because you're holding it in your right, it's going to be a lot easier for you to do it this way. Maybe. Do you want to move it? Do you want to move over there a little bit more? So you've got a little, right? But where are you starting at? If you're going that way, yeah, right?
That makes more sense to me, going this way.
Okay. Oh, gee, I don't have my helmet on, woman. Flashbang. Okay.
It's stuck.
Yes, just hit the button again. Holy fuck. Where the fuck are you going? This is throwing everywhere.
Okay, so.
Okay,
it scared me.
I noticed. Fucking. Like.
Okay, but that wasn't bad. It went into there.
The welder's set really nicely for this material now, too.
So, but let me finish that. Even though there's that little block there.
How many hands are you using?
One.
Use two. Why are you using one?
I don't know.
Make a tripod out of yourself.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Right? Like you can lean on. This, not as much, but like our nozzles are like this big around.
Right.
Some of my gloves, because they're so hot, they just are like constant Lego hands from grabbing nozzles.
Okay.
But usually on big pieces like this.
You know my mind, as soon as you said Lego, I was like, everything is awesome.
Oh. Thought it was because my hand is. Other joke. But you can literally just rest this on the bottom piece. That's what I normally do for welds that are like this one.
Okay.
You can just, it's like, as this one goes along, I'm resting on this material.
I was a little nervous, I gotta say. I've never had I'm the only thing that's ever in my hand when welding's going on is the camera.
That's fair.
So.
Well, we can change that.
Okay, so let's try this again.
So, right hand. Have one of your hands like here.
Yeah.
You know, this can get warm after a while, but if you have your hands like this, you have way more stability.
Okay.
Eyes.
Okay.
Yep.
I have no idea if I did anything, but
you're kind of blind in there, aren't you?
I'm totally blind.
Okay, so
terrible.
You were following the edge of this material.
Yeah.
Did not.
I didn't even.
You barely touched this. So, which is hard to see, and it's really hard to explain. Wish I had like a big whiteboard to kind of draw what
There's a whiteboard right there.
Oh.
Want to use a whiteboard?
Sure.
Okay.
And kind of draw you a picture.
Can I turn this off or just leave it like
stick
that?
It there. It's not. It will not jump out and bite you.
Ah, it's stuck to my head.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm going to draw this. So here is your. That's your wire, right? This is your little welder.
Okay.
Right? That's what you're holding.
Okay.
And then you've got your piece of material. You're gonna be welding in this corner, right?
Okay.
What you're gonna see is basically a shape come out like this. That's the arc.
Okay.
And it's gonna kind of, and then all of a sudden your puddle is gonna be here.
And for me, I didn't see anything cuddling.
And that you were going too fast. That's why. You're going too fast. Typical. That's why your weld was like that small. Big, whereas my weld was like that big.
I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'm always in a hurry.
Yeah. Okay. You don't need to be.
Okay.
So this is going to be your arc that comes down. You'll have a puddle forming.
Yeah.
And then what you're also going to see is almost a little triangle like that. That's your gas. Okay. And when you're welding in a corner like this, super helpful to know if you're actually in the corner or not. Because this will move. You'll see it move if you all of a sudden you're up here, the gas will start flowing down really hard, or it's again hard to draw, and I don't see it too often, so good at my job. Okay. I got smacked. Anywho, right? That's your wire that's coming out, and then it goes out, and right, like it's gonna blah blah blah. And then it puddles. And then after the puddle, you'll see this little bit of gas.
Okay.
He's very excited. He's so fucking excited right now. He's prematurely excited.
Yeah.
It's a smiley face. Do you have a hair tie that you could just like ponytail it? You good there, Fabio? Okay.
My child likes to mock me a lot.
I am my target audience. If it's funny to me, that's all I need. That's it.
You're your audience?
I am my own target audience. We're gonna give you a long surface to use.
Okay. Why does it stick to the...
So, see that?
Yeah.
That's where it's sticking. That's what happens when your surface isn't clean a lot of times, so you can see it there.
Yeah.
And as you weld, there's all those little, that spatter that comes off that burns you in the arm.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel so good anywhere. Those little pieces, if they're on the table and they get underneath the piece, they arc out, what it's called. And that's why it sticks, because they kind of just explode, basically.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm going to go from this side, and I'm going to push it along, and I'm going to... So just before I do anything... Oh, that's what those are for.
this is a fab table.
Yeah, I know this is a fab table because I know Gary works on it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just go like this.
So, and there's no rush, right? Like,
I'm just practicing.
You gotta try and, like, it's so hard because I'll be able to see a little bit better from this side now. I think that'll be okay.
Okay.
So I'll be able to watch, and I can even just say like, oh, slow down, speed up, whatever.
Okay.
Because I'll be able to see the puddle better than you can, because you still are kind of not knowing what you're looking for. So you're too low again.
Pardon?
You're not in the corner.
Ah.
Okay, you see that? Right? That metal should be
In there.
directly in that corner.
Okay.
That's where you want to be.
That distance?
Yeah, like the distance that's at, like don't keep pushing in.
Okay.
And if it helps, you should be able, you feel how you're resting this bottom of the nozzle on this corner?
Yeah.
You can just stay there.
Okay.
You can just rest it the whole way along. And if
Okay.
you want to move it a little bit,
Yeah.
move it, right? Like you can still
Okay.
manipulate the direction a little bit.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, everybody, find what you like.
Okay.
Not everybody does the same thing. I never weld the same way, like ever. Sometimes I do a big whip where I go forwards and then I come back, and I go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and it,
Like
you
the
know,
song.
What song?
Isn't there a song, 2 steps forward, 1 step back?
I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I go like this and work my way across like that. Sometimes I just do dimes. Sometimes I go like this. It just depends.
All right.
Depends how I'm feeling. Give her.
I don't know. I can't see anything.
Okay. Let me.
That looks horrible.
Didn't know there was birds in here.
It does look like bird poop. It's awful.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll come from this side, and
Maybe I need to go this way because I could do left-handed.
yeah. Well, it's important to be able to do both when you actually do this as a job.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
I mean, maybe going this way just doesn't work for you. Maybe you can go in this hand and go that way still.
Yeah.
It's dealer's choice, but I need you to see. Maybe if you zoom in through the camera, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can show you what you should be looking for. It's so hard.
Okay.
You should have your helmet on for this, though.
Okay, one thing I just learned that I was doing, I was trying to keep my face on this side of it, and I actually wasn't even seeing.
You need to, yeah, that's why you're not
my
seeing.
My face was on this side of the thing, so I could see what you were doing.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't before.
You have to be able to look at it.
Okay.
It's very, very important.
So that was helpful. That was a... Okay. So let me try.
So try again. Put your body on the side to where you're welding, right? You want to be able to...
So if I'm this side, I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot. I bet it's going to blow your mind. You're going way too fast, though. Easy there.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Well, that's...
So you tell me what you did wrong.
I'm going too fast.
Yeah. You're not letting the wire fill at all. There is a lot of patience required in this.
Yeah.
I've spent 20 minutes on a single weld.
Oh, okay.
Like, well, I mean, the weld was 10 feet long.
Yeah.
But like 20 minutes to do the whole thing. So,
you know what? This is so good for me because JF is constantly slow down. And I said, my mantra needs to be slow down.
Yeah, you gotta just like
okay.
Pump the brakes.
Okay.
Chill pill.
Okay. So I'm gonna, can I turn it around now?
Yes.
Or should I stay with my bird poop?
No, just turn it around. You want more clean.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So I'm going to go from here to here.
Yep. So roughly in your mind, you kind of, you know, how far of a wrist turn or something like that. One of the guys I work with does count the amounts of, like, I sometimes do it too when I need to, like, keep a really nice steady pace on something.
Yeah.
Counting to a beat. That's why music is so nice to have in a shop because you can keep a beat really, really nicely.
Okay.
So maybe counting or whatever you need to do to...
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try that and see if that works.
Okay.
All right. When you do this...
Yeah.
Because this is... I'm going to teach you. When you're doing this, you can look in the camera to watch, but you can't watch without your safety glasses on. When you're watching through the camera, it doesn't hurt your eyes.
You know I know that, right? You know... Have you never seen like a welding video online? Of course it doesn't hurt your eyes through the camera. What?
It was just a blonde thing. Just...
Yeah. Y'all.
Y'all. Y'all. All right.
Ouch. That's why it looks like I have track marks. You're too close again.
Good. How did I get too close?
All right. You deal with it.
Still got bird poop.
Ah. Nice. Okay. All right, let's give a look to the weld there.
Isn't that awful?
That's no, it's good.
It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna work at this.
You're not in the corner again.
Okay, so how the hell do I get in that fucking corner? Okay.
So, good speed there.
Okay.
Consistency is good there. You see, like, you can always tell your speed by the distance between each little loop.
Okay.
Yeah, you just can't find the corner.
No, I can't see anything.
Maybe?
I feel like I'm driving blind.
Okay, so the thing with these corners, they're radiused, right? So there's a little bit of a bigger gap there, which I thought it's generally easier. But
it might be.
It might be. However, let's give you like a straight up 90 degree.
Okay.
And see how that does. This is a little thinner than I want. just for the settings on the welder.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna keep practicing. I'm gonna practice on this.
All right.
Still couldn't find it for the life of me.
Actually, do you notice how you're on either side of it?
Yeah.
Slow the fuck down.
Really?
Yes.
God.
Do you see how tiny that wire is?
Yeah.
Do you see the size of the crack you're trying to fill?
Yeah.
You gotta ease up. You were perfect. You were right where you should be.
Yeah.
Because I kept my helmet off because I could actually see your movements better. And you're right there. You're going around the corner perfectly.
But
you were,
fast.
and you're making like big loops too.
Yeah.
Make them smaller.
Okay.
See if maybe that helps slow you down. Don't try to do them so over exaggerated, I guess. Better. Almost too slow. Speed up.
Speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down. Okay. You're just getting my back.
Oh, I am. Well, that was good. That was very good. I thought you just moved over.
Well, it's a blob. What if I were to just weld on try to weld here
You want to
instead of
just
trying to
try weld
welding
on
something together? What happens there?
Put a couple welds that way. It's what we do to set our welders up so we know if we're running right.
Well, that I seem to do okay.
There's no corner to fill.
Okay. It's difficult. I have gained respect for the welder and the fabricator.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's good.
It's not bad.
You just
Okay.
can't seem to fill a corner.
Let's practice on something else.
Okay, what do you want?
Here we go. I feel like that's an easier spot for me. No?
Sure. Just do it where you want. Actually, just gave me an idea. Since you like the flat welding. Squeezy. Bitch. I'm reaching down my pants. That's where they normally are.
What did I do? Did I do that?
I might have fucked the tip.
Uh-oh.
It won't, you won't get it with snips, unfortunately. Also, this is where your gas comes out. This is called the diffuser.
Oh.
This is your contact tip, it's called. That's your nozzle. Maybe. Maybe. Yay! Ta-da!
Yay.
A tip cleaner would be good, but I'm sure it will be alright. Maybe not.
That's like threading an eye of a needle. Yes.
Except the hole's only that big anyways, so that's why I mentioned it. Tip cleaner. Does that really matter? Come on. Don't be that way. Just don't do that. Aha. Got it. Threads on this are a little messed up. Technical difficulties, folks. Ta-da! Okay. No longer foobarred. Because then, after you try again on this side,
Then I can try that side.
you can try to do this.
Okay.
It's more flat,
Okay.
but very open. Ah! Fuck! Erase that. The people can't know. Can't know I laid bad tacks. Words I'm not gonna say on a camera.
It happened again?
Yeah. It's probably my bad.
It wasn't in my hand.
Hearing a lot of judgment coming from you. It's, I mean, if you've noticed, the tip kind of sticks past the nozzle.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Oh, is that right? Oh, well, that's good to know.
Because then it happens a lot. Because you can constantly accidentally stick the tip in the puddle.
Oh, I think I was doing that all the time.
You were. Hey, whoa. Easy.
Okay, so. What do I get to do first? That side?
Yeah. And then, I mean, yeah. Do that side, and you can. Oh, I gotta retack that. Pull this back over.
Okay.
Oop.
Okay, and now over here. And even slower than I was going before.
Mm-hmm.
Let it pool, push. Let it pool, push.
Yeah.
Let it pool, push. Let it push. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Scare you? Didn't have it at the beginning, but that
I got it.
that's good.
That's really
Mucho
good.
bueno.
High five.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that looks great.
Ah!
Okay, keep doing it.
Okay.
Do it again, like 3 times, 5 times. Keep going. We're rocking it now. It's a good looking weld. It's just not in the corner.
Gotcha. I need to come
Yeah,
down.
you're just having a hard time seeing, hey?
I do. My eyes are shit.
Yeah.
Like, okay. But that was
looks
good.
fantastic, though. That's really good.
Well, thanks.
Just between the two pieces, though.
Okay.
Do that in the corner.
Okay.
And then, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Let's try again.
Too high. Too high. When you stop, don't. Oh, never mind.
Well, you said stop.
I said when you stop,
Okay.
because you weren't supposed to move.
That wasn't bad.
Go like you're about to weld, but don't pull the trigger. Yeah, see, your angle's good. I'm trying to figure out why you're having a hard time seeing, and I know it's hard on the eyes. Actually, take your helmet off. I don't want to pull a bunch of hairs. Shade 9. No fucking wonder.
Apparently. What does that mean?
Now try it. I bet you're gonna go, oh my god, I can see.
I look like I'm in the, it's completely black.
Well, it's gonna be darker. I keep my helmet somewhere between 11 and 12 for darkness.
And what does that
And it is so much easier to see, in my opinion.
Okay.
A lot of people think that the lower, like a shade 9, like 5 is the minimum for it to not be super harmful to your eyes to see a weld. And when MIG welding, like TIG welding and stick welding are the brightest. So depending on the process, it changes. And I mean, you can see it on the ceiling of a welding shop. Sometimes it's green over there, it's blue over there, and it's white in some other bay.
Okay.
I like shade 11 to 12. Mine's a dial. That's my shade adjustment. I like it pretty dark. You can see a lot better.
Okay, well,
It
let's
in my opinion, so maybe it'll work for you. I don't know why you stopped that first time, because you were killing it. Don't second guess yourself so much. Well, I take that back. Yeah, like look at that.
I see that.
That's perfect.
And
Pretty much perfect.
And then I was like,
And then you thought it was bad. and then you made it bad.
okay.
Try again.
Okay.
Nope. A little bit of porosity, but good. You're in the middle now, at least.
Okay. I feel
like you're still slightly less in control than you could be.
I want to put a stick to our flower. Let's make it into a flower.
There's things in it. Where do we want to do on like a back side of it or on the bottom?
I was thinking on
Just like that?
like which one of these should we grind one flat and then
No.
one that has the hole in it?
That's grinding.
Yes?
Sure.
Okay.
This is your Mother's Day.
It's not grounded.
Yes, it is.
How is it ground? Oh, sneaky.
Come on, fill the hole.
Oh, you're just so much better at that.
Smooth with it.
Smooth.
You can hear it, right?
Oh yeah, it's like bacon sizzling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like that.
Oh, he kind of crooked.
That's okay. I don't mind crooked.
It's like a sunflower a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, it's got a little, or even it's up towards the sun a little.
Okay, you know what? I know you've got a. I want to take you for croissants,
Yes.
and that's been our Mother's Day. I'm gonna make that look pretty, and I'm gonna impress you.
With your Sunday grinding skills?
Yes, with my Sunday grinding skills. So, I think I learned a lot today. Thank you.
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I do. Was a lot of stuff to do. I was crappy at the beginning, for sure.
You should be.
Yes.
Technically.
Yeah.
You know.
And I feel good, though, because, like, if you guys look, this is Christine's, and then this is mine after a couple of hours and a lot of work. My hair's all a scattered mess. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for taking time. We're going to have to show you guys a little bit of what Christine does in her shop. So
Some cool stuff.
fun. Yeah. So if you liked what you saw, please comment. Let us know what you thought of two chicks welding today. And happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. Thanks.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, baby.
She's not a mother yet, thank God. Love you.
All right,
Just tacos. Just taco babies.
Let's go get some croissants.
Croissant
and
babies.
we'll see you guys next week.